Mr. Darkman here to tell you a CD collection video. Normally I don't do CD collection videos, but I've been collecting CDs since around 2021 for like those times, but I've been collecting CDs I've been collecting like heavy metal, thrash metal, death metal, especially some random metal genres like groove, new metal. But for this one, most of those I collect is like, well, I also collect like heavy metal too, but most of it is thrash metal in general, and especially where I got a bunch of death, but most of it is thrash metal, in which I'll be editing some videos as well, and doing like other videos, and do like this one video of some random thrash metal stuff, well, some random metal collections I got. Especially this one video will be the thrash metal ones, in which I got over like almost 60 of thrash metal. Especially for this one. Enough of this, so let's get into it. Metallica Kill 'Em All. I bought this one at FYE for like $15. It's a good purchase. Metallica Ride the Lightning. Bought this at Retroactive. It was one of the first CDs I bought in 2021. Metallica Master of Puppets. Same store. Along with Ride the Lightning. $20 or $20 each on both. Metallica and Justice for All. $5 at Walmart. Especially these are like doing the big four first, the American thrash, like the other big four and stuff. Slayer Hell Waits Remastered, especially the one that has the back as well. Slayer's Rain Blood, a really good Slayer album, one of those albums I enjoy. Slayer's Seasons in the Abyss, especially those are like the Slayer albums, which I only got right now. Megadeth Peace Sales, but who's buying? A friend of mine gave that to me. The Slayer albums I got was over at Cheap Thrills only. Megadeth Rust in Peace. FYE store. Clearance sale. Megadeth Icon. FYE store. Even though it was on clearance. Anthrax Anthology. A gift for Santa. Now for the American thrash with the big four. Well, the other big four, since I did the big four ones. Exodus, Bonded by Blood, reissue, first press. Fabulous Disaster, first press, sought after, even though one of the popular albums by Exodus. Testament, original album series, all 5 albums, which was a gift from Santa. Just like the Anthrax one. Death Angel, Act Free. I bought that off of Amazon. 2X's albums I bought at same store, Cheap Thrills, in Bristol. Overkill, Taking Over. That was a good album. Overkill, Under the Influence, written section. Dark Angel, Darkness Descends, Nuclear Assault, Handle with Care, that's a good one. Forbidden, Twisting the Form, in which I got that one at Cheap Thrills, Dark Angel, and Nuclear Assault, Amazon, Mel Church, Rhythm Section, Toxic, World Circus / Think This, in which I counted, which is pretty much like a CD pack because it has these two albums right here. My personal favorite is this one. Songs like There's the Defense, Spontaneous, and Black and White. The last of the American Thrash, Violence, Eternal Nightmare, Digipack. Now, with the classic American Thrash bands, there's also new wave of thrash as well, like Lich King, Born of the Bomb, Signed, Autographed, and Independent. Especially, it's pretty much autographed, in which I bought this one over at the Nasty Habits Records. This one at Rhythm Section, and Toxic, Amazon. Did Power Trip, Nightmare Logic, bought that on Amazon. On Amazon, Rhythm Section. I bought Rhythm Section. Warbringer, Woe to Vanquish, which I bought from over at Rhythm Section 2, along with a Municipal Wasteland Punishment that was back around last month. Warbringer is pretty much like a Christmas gift, along with this one too, back around December as well. Municipal Wasteland Punishment and Electrified Brain, back around last month, along with Overkill Taking Over, Mel Church, which is Mel Church as well, and especially along with some other C's too. Now for international thrash, Artillery by Inheritance. That's the only Artillery album that I'll ever have. Corner, No More Color, remastered. Most of the CDs are remasters, so bear with me. Except for Power Trip and Megadeth, and those two Exodus ones. Sepultura, Morbid Visions with Beetle Devastation in the back. Sepultura, Schizophrenia. And Sepultura, Arise. Annihilator, Alice in Hell. Artillery Corner, Amazon, just like Annihilators, Alice in Hell. 3 Sepulturas. Rhythm Section, especially the first 2 last month. One with two Municipal Waste, Overkill, Mel Church, especially for these, especially gonna mention like the Creator album as well. Well, this one Creator album, especially about like a 3 Creator albums over Rhythm Section in 3 separate years. Annihilator, Never Neverland, bought this off of Amazon, and Voivod Synchronicity Anarchy, bought this off of Amazon, in which I bought the Voivod background last year. Next one It's German thrash. Sodom Bombentoggle EP album. I bought this one at Rhythm Section. It was the first EP album before the Last Rager one. Sodom Persecution Mania remastered with the EP album inside that many people don't know about. It's called Expressive Sodomy, which it's the name of the EP album. Sodom Agent Orange, which I bought it off from Amazon as well, along with this Destruction CD, which I'm going to mention later. Creator Violent Revolution. I bought this at Rhythm Section. First Creator album I bought, and it's my all-time favorite album, and Creator's my all-time favorite band as of now. Creator, Enemy of God, in which I bought that one at Rhythm Section, along with some other CDs. Violent Revolution 2023, Enemy of God last month, and especially Phantom Antichrist last year, back around August. Love these albums. Destruction, Sins, Death with Infernal Overkill in the back. It's a good one. It's a really good one. Man, Destruction, Mad Butcher, and Eternal Devastation. These are pretty much the thrash metal collection. Well, most of the metal collection I have, which is mostly thrash. And then I'm gonna do like a separate video. Well, I'm gonna do like the next part of the video where it has like heavy, bit of hair, bit of death, bit of new and groove as well. Especially like if that's some like only one alternative or something. It's like heavy. And it's actually for like one of those singers that became the horror movie directors of all. So stay tuned off of that. This is Mr. Dark Maker to tell you like of this part 2 of the metal collection I have for CD wise. I've been like pretty much been thinking of doing like a metal collection, like a metal CD collection for a few days. I don't know. I was real hesitant at first for it. Don't know how my parents would feel about that, especially if my CDs get stolen or not. But fair warning, I'm keeping these CDs anyway. So sorry for like a fair warning and stuff. But if you're new to the channel, subscribe to my channel and put a like, a comment down below if you like videos like these. Especially for this one, I'm doing like a CD collection as well. Anyways, enough of that to get out of the way forward. Let's start the metal collection, in which I did a thrash metal one off of this one part. This is part 2, which is not about thrash, but heavy, death, and other genres. Especially for these two that are legitimate out of the packet, like Obituary, Frozen in Time. My friend gave that to me along with a packet. There's a bunch of CDs. Although these kind of CDs are pretty much burnt copy ones, but enough about that. Although I put like this one CD that my dad gave me, which I put in the packet. Black Album. Just add with that. Anyways, let's go with the metal collection anyways. Starting with death metal, Death Scream, Bloody Gore. Bought that at Cheap Thrills, cost around $17 for that. Death, Leprosy, and most recently, Death and Silent Perseverance. The first two Death albums, I bought cheap frills. And Silent Perseverance, rhythm section, along with that Creator, Enemy of God, and some other ones I mentioned before. Obituary Incomplete, cheap frills, like the first two Death albums. Morbid Angel, Blessed Are the Sick, rhythm section. Morbid Angel, Abominations and Desolation, cheap frills. Even Entomb, Morning Star, rhythm section. I know that some metalheads doesn't like this album. Some of those that like it, some of those that don't. I'm actually one of those actually kind of like enjoy that, because I was actually interested in getting that into albums when I heard songs like Eye for an Eye, Chief Rebel Angel, and Out of Heaven. For this one album, which I put below death metal because it's part of horror and stuff, Rob Zombie, Hellbilly Deluxe, one of my favorites. Now for hair metal, yes, hair metal. One of the first genres that I got into was hair metal, especially some non-hair metal bands like Ozzy, Def Clark, and Metallica. Hey, the more you know. Def Leppard, Pyromania, $5, along with Metallica. For the Rob Zombie one, Kyogo Trout. Def Leppard, Retroactive. It's a CD that my dad gave me, which that includes like Poison, Talking, and some other ones too, which I then brought out. Def Leppard, Rock of Ages, another one that my dad gave me. White Snake, although it's not rock, although it's not metal, but it's pretty much rock, but I add anyway because it's more like hair metal to me than anything else. Now for like a range of genres of metal, starting off with heavy metal, Iron Maiden, Number the Beast. I bought that at the Charlotte. Well, at the Walmart in Charlotte. Iron Maiden, Peace of Mind. Retroactive Store in Myrtle. Judas Priest's Painkiller. FYE Store. Dio, Very Beast of Dio, off of one Walmart. Not the one in Charlotte though. Black Sabbath, Mass Reality. Ozzy Osbourne, Ultimate Sin. My dad gave that to me, along with is Ozzy Osbourne Essentials right here, and Black Rain. I bought this one over at the flea market for $2.55. It's a good. It was actually pretty much a good pick. It was a good grab too. $5 for like a deal album that I bought. Now, these are just albums I'm going to keep anyway. Also, the very beast of the mean faces of Metallica. Obviously, I could the very beast of Metallica, but the mean faces of Metallica, random stuff to it. Although the third CD had Howie Paldiano, Venom, Motorhead, and some other ones. But hey, I actually like that, so I'm keeping it. Especially keeping all those CDs as well. And this is a metal collection as of now, which I'm keeping. If you want me to do more of those metal collection videos, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and don't miss like any kind of video for it. I can also do like short videos too, especially things of like do videos about like metal, like thrash, death, heavy, or any kind of genre. And especially for that, anyways, for that, subscribe, like, comment down below. It helps my channel a lot. If you're a fan to it, subscribe right now. That I mentioned before, time and time again. So this is Mr. Darkmare here to tell you long live metal. I forgot to mention like these two albums right here. One's for groove and one is like new metal. So enough further ado. Korn, Pantera, Cowboys from Hell. Yeah, I pretty much forgot about those two anyway. But anyways, these are pretty much the CD collection right here. So my mistake for getting these two. So anyways, subscribe to the channel, like the video, put a comment, and anyways, this is Mr. Darkmare here to tell you long live metal. This is Mr. Darkmare here to tell you a metal CD collection number 1. I've been getting some CDs lately, which there are 6 in a short haul. So let's get started. The first one, which I bought at the ribbon section, is Venom's Welcome to Hell. I listened to this album once and I loved it, especially songs like Welcome to Hell, Illegal Satan, and Live Like an Angel. I enjoyed that album. Really good album. Black metal, speed metal, and new wave of British heavy metal. Next one's Bat Free, Blood, Fire, Death. I enjoyed the song Find a Day to Die. Listened to it once. Full album. Loved it. It's a mix of black metal, thrash metal, and Viking metal. Now for the gift from Santa, Dark Thrones Under a Full Moon, the first Norwegian black metal album I bought. I actually enjoyed the title track Under a Full Moon until I listened to the entire album after. It's such a really good album I enjoy. I listened to that one along with Suicide Journey. Well, Suicide Journey was the first Dark Throne album I listened to, which is their debut death metal album, and it was extremely good. Next one's Venom's Black Metal, in which I listened to songs like, well, I listened to the album 2 times. One on my phone and the other on CD. My favorite songs is Black Metal and counts as Bat Free, and the previous song, well, At War with Satan. It's a good one. Next one's Death Symbolic. And this one is a really good progressive death metal album, which I enjoy songs like Symbolic, Zero Tolerance, and Crystal Mountain. So that's a good death album. Next one is Creator's Pleasure Kill. I bought this one off from Amazon. And with that, my favorite songs are Pleasure Kill, Raw Violence, Under the Guillotine, and Flag of Fate. I listened to this one back around Friday night, and I really loved it. It became one of my all-time favorite Creator albums, along with Violent Revolution. And this is the CD collection update number 1. If you're new here, subscribe, comment, and put a like. Forgive me for I'm pretty much saying like this, but if you're new here, subscribe, comment, and put a like. This is Mr. Darkmare here to tell you long live metal and goodbye. Hello, this is Mr. Darkmare here to tell you like a metal CD collection update number 2, or possibly 3. Anyways, with the CD collection I have, I bought like around 11 CDs. Yes, 11 CDs. Some good looking CDs, especially with a patch. And here's a patch. Solid. It's a good patch. And it's a really awesome band. So anyways, for this collection, let's go. Let's start with Pantera. It's a good album. Vulgar Display Power is a good album. And it's really a great band as well. With songs like Mouth of War, Walk, Effing Hostile, This Love, and Hollow. What can go wrong with that? Especially the video's gonna be long too. Next one is Suffocation of the Dark Light. I actually enjoy the album with the song, like the title track, and especially the Violation and Your Last Breath and Epitaph of the Credulous. It's a good album, even though it's overall like for one of those kind of albums that you do, kind of old school. Next one is for another death metal album, Nile, What Should Not Be Unearthed, which is actually a great album. My favorite song off from there is Evil to Cast Out Evil. A really good song, very good song. I absolutely love this song so much. Even though I love this album, and this band is actually from South Carolina. Like for Suffocation is from New York, and Pantera's from New York. Well, Pantera's from Texas, not New York, but Texas. Next one is Morbid Angel, Domination. It's a very good album. So good, in fact, that for my favorite song is Where the Slime Live, Caesar's Palace, and Hate Work. Really good album. Next one is Death in the Visual Thought Patterns. I absolutely love the songs like Trapped in the Corner, Mentally Blind, and The Philosopher, popular song. It's a really good album, especially Death is among one of the top 5 favorite metal bands of all time. It's a good one. Those are pretty much like 4 death metal albums right there. The next one is Anthrax, Spreading Disease. And it's a good one, especially gonna play that one tonight, which has this. And for this one, some songs I like Madhouse and Gung Ho and Medusa. The next one is Megadeth, So Far So Good So What. Played this one last night. And this one's actually a remix or remaster. Especially anyone else that doesn't like the remix or remaster, comment down below if you like a remix or you like the original. But I played this one back around last night and it's alright, I guess. Next one, Megadeth, Killing Is My Business, and Business is So Good. And this one has like songs like Last Rites, Railhead, Mechanics, and These Boots. And even Chosen Ones, which I absolutely love those songs. Especially has like bonus tracks and demos as well. And it's a good one. Anyways, the next one is Slayer, South of Heaven. When buying when I like 11 albums, the first CD I played after buying 11 albums was Slayer's South of Heaven. And it's a good one. Because of that, I absolutely enjoy some songs off from it. Like the title track and Beyond the Crooked Cross, even Mandatory, and especially Ghost of War. This is actually an awesome album. Last two are the Thrash, and this one's a modern album since the other four are classics, like for Anthrax, 2 Megadeth, and Slayer. And this one I bought, which is actually new to me, is Sadist, The Shadow Inside, a Thrash album. And really, it's pretty much like a really good album. Especially gonna play that one during around Thursday night anyway. I absolutely loved the songs from here, but the only song I've heard was Ride the Knife. You see, it's pretty much a good one. And the last album is Phantom Jetson, I Am the Weapon. I absolutely enjoy a few songs like A New Hero and Primal. I haven't listened to the full album yet, just like Sadist. But overall, I'll be playing that album tomorrow night. And here it is. Phantom Jetson, I Am the Weapon. Especially with this. Along with the solid patch, I bought stickers of Battery and Dark Throne. It's on the cabinet anyways. But however, that's pretty much it for this Mel CD collection update number 2 or 3. If you're new here, subscribe, comment, put a like. If you like me more videos to that, hit the notification bell so you won't miss a video at any time. So anyways, this is Mr. Darkmare here to tell you long live metal and goodbye. Mr. Darkmare here to tell you CD collection update number 3, where I bought 7 CDs over at Cheap Thrills in Bristol, where I bought CDs of metalcore, black metal, death metal, speed metal, and especially thrash metal. So let's get into it. All Out War, Condemned to Suffer, 90s metalcore band. This one was released in 2003, which I listened to the album For Those Who Were Crucified, which is a good album, released in 1998. Even listened to that one last night, along with Mayhem Death Crush, Norwegian black metal band. That one was released in 1987 as an EP album. Awesome album. The next one is Death Spiritual Healing. And it's a very good album. Especially All Out War. It's an awesome band. Thanks to the ones from Metal for the Masses that got me into loving that band, along with Marauder, Earth Crisis, and Archangel. Now, the next one is Exciter, Heavy Metal Maniac. Speed metal. Always enjoy some speed metal. The next one is Sepultura, Beneath the Remains. Awesome Brazilian thrash. The next one is one of my favorites for thrash metal wise, and it's Overkill, Years of the Gate. Reason why for that, the song Elimination got me into loving Overkill that much when I was getting into some thrash metal. And the last one, Horoscope. Awesome album by a band. Especially their last thrash album was Horoscope. So that's actually it for the CD collection update number 3. If you're new here, subscribe, comment, put a like. So anyways, this is Mr. Darkman here to tell you long live metal and goodbye.